Police farce. Today's my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. Let's get on some police farce then. Whatever that is.
You ready, detective?
Huh?
For McNugget's retirement party. The caterer has arrived with a cake. Grab your gift and let's go.
Gift?
I thought you'd forget. Don't worry. I put your name on my gift. It's from us.
My notes from open cases. The downtown ghoulie man. A possibly undead flasher. Mirror Jane. A woman appearing in mirrors to other women who looks exactly like her. Lichen toupee. A wig made from werewolf hair, which turns others into werewolves when worn. Maybe that should be a werewolves. This is my life now. My folders of weird goings on in Twin Lakes. This computer has been with me since the beginning. The budget won't allow for an upgrade. My trusty coat goes with everything from shirt to tie to sportswear. This is Twin Lakes FM featuring me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman Presents the Weather with me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Tune in later for me, Dick Brickman, presenting Dick Brickman's Tricky Kicks Shticks. Featuring me, Dick Brickman. What a dick. When all this Darkside stuff is put to bed, I'm going to see the whole world. I actually don't know what's in these. The keys were lost before this became my office. My various attempts to file reports for the things I've seen.
Hurry up! Cake!
Exactly, Jup. Yeah, what a dick. Well, I guess we're going for a retirement party then. Nothing beats that first cup of coffee. If only I had a slice of pie to go with it. Gurgle, a gurgle, a gurgle. We got coffee. Why is this broken? Maybe the motor is bust? I'll have a look at this later.
Do you think I'll have my own office someday?
I hope so, buddy. I hope so. A glass of cold, refreshing. No, this is warm and oddly colored. Then it's not really water if it's colored. Ugh. But King won this for being the best diver on the force. I don't recall anyone else being allowed to partake. This one looks homemade. Best at not being the queen. Best hair on the force. Okay, I'll give him that one. The king and the chief. I guess these are the photos you get when you're married to the mayor. It's full of signed pictures of McKing. Figures. There's space in here for a pottery wheel? His machine has an off button. Impressive. Supports backs. Fancy.
This place is fabulous. One day you could be as important as this. You just gotta get yourself that first case.
I solve cases all the time.
Arresting a giant marshmallow man isn't a case. He's just a result of too much coffee.
Apparently he arrested the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Good on ya. Officer Murakami's desk. That guy always has some reason to walk around talking to people instead of doing work. Seems Murakami has set a new high score in whatever he's playing.
Damn it! How am I meant to get better than him if you keep making me do work? Tell me that, eh?
The pressure seems gone. I should fix it before it's needed. Broken wires. Murakami won't care if they're gone. No talk. Working. Friendly as ever, Wazinski. Go away.
Fire! You meant to say surprise, detective, not fire.
Dooley, the gifts are on fire.
They sure are impressive.
We use the same banner for every retirement.
Budgets have to be cut somewhere, detective.
Do slash the budget explain why the sprinkler system isn't putting out that fire?
That's interesting. Why don't you come do some detecting, detective?
Chief, there's a fire.
Here we go. I've told you detectives before, I can't solve every little thing for you. Honestly, it's I've uncovered a crime ring this and I've lost my contact with you lot. Well, not today. I'm relaxing and having a drink.
But
In silence, detective. In silence.
there's no time for reading whiteboards. I love all the photos we have at these things. What about the fire? You can't be complaining yourself, Killjoy.
2 days left.
2 days left to retirement. I'm in the room with an uncontrolled fire. Just like the old gypsy woman said.
Hey, I wanted extra cream on my slice.
Can I put this into the fire extinguisher? I can 100% say this is not something I expected to do today. Fixed fire extinguisher. Whoosh! That's that taken care of. Wait, what's that? That urn.
You mean our gift?
Dooley, where did you get that?
It's in that mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week.
Investigated. We investigated it for gremlins.
That seems like racial profiling to me.
No, it's a reference to a
Fantastic movie.
Dooley, he clearly had gremlins, which you then bought and brought to the station.
Well then, case closed.
Dooley, the lid has burned off. The gremlins are missing, and the station is crumbling apart.
Like I said, case closed.
Dooley, we need to find them before somebody gets hurt. Here, take this.
But cake! I'm going to devour that thing. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting into it yet. But Chief!
It's the donut and coffee, Rhoda.
Important stuff.
From what I can see, nobody else got him anything nice anyway. Takeout menus. In fact, I'm seeing nothing work-related in here at all. It's a party, guy. Relax. Why are the sprinklers broken? What's going on here? Well, we already know. Gremlins.
Detective?
Didn't you see the fire, Chief?
Of course, it was right there.
You didn't do anything?
What can I do? If people want to re-give the fires I got the last month, then let them.
Wait, you were the one who set the fires around the station last month?
They were beacons of hope. Oh, very metaphorical.
They were real fires.
Metaphors can be very real.
Chief, why is McKing's office so much nicer than mine?
You think our barely legal Goblins and Ghouls division should have a bigger office than the mayor's husband? Just be glad you're not down in the basement.
Thanks for supporting the Darkside division, Chief.
Don't thank me. Just keep the city clean of those Oogie Boogie men, and the Oogie Boogie women, and the non-binary Oogie Boogies. No discrimination in regards to Oogie Boogies.
Except for the discrimination of keeping them out of Twin Lakes.
Apart from that, yes.
Actually, Simpsons is even older than that, Gabriel. Simpsons was born on Tracy Ullman in 1987. Yep. I forgot about the shorts. Gives new meaning to Bart's catchphrase, "Eat my shorts." Why couldn't we have Gizmo as a sidekick instead? Oh, come on! Dooley's a great sidekick. Because the game would have to pay royalties. I mean, the game's so cheap, they can't pay the water bill for sprinklers. Hello, Spider. Hello, Murzu.
Hi, Gab.
I think there may be gremlins loose in the station.
Seriously? We just talked about this. You have one job. One job. No Oogie Boogie is in Twin Lakes. This station is in Twin Lakes. Get the situation under control, detective.
On it, Chief.
No party for you two until this is cleaned up. Go to it. Get to it.
Oh. Anybody see any gremlins around here? I see a faulty lamp. Nah, at least now it's broken because I took the motor rather than being just broken. So, where oh where I don't remember this place being so run down. There's a magnet in here if I can find a way to pop open the tiny latch. Murakami's broken headphone wires. A reminder of what to get him for his birthday. If I'm seen doing that, I'll never live it down. Without some kind of air pipe, that's just a trophy on my head. I don't know. I don't want my colleagues seeing me at that.
Oh, thanks, detective.
I might as well take another cup. This is Twin Lakes VFN featuring me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman Presents the Weather with me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Dick Brickman. Dick, 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 Dick. And he said, "Hey, that's my kid's candy. Give it back." So I told him I was the mayor's husband, then showed him my badge and fined him for obstruction of justice.
Oh, you're so bad.
Yeah, he is so bad. Ooh.
It must be so great for you to have a real detective like McKing around to learn from.
I don't have time to talk to you. Isn't there a Wookiee or something you should be arresting? That's not what. Whatever, McLean. Live long and prosper, dork.
Can I kick him into the evidence room and not just lock him in there?
It's that bathroom. So horrible, people only enter for the most dire of emergencies. Hands off, McLean. Something's broken the evidence door. Probably you and your idiot sidekick's fault. I'm going to fix it with my manly skills and muscles. If you really want to help, you can fetch me some more coffee. No need for sugar. Dallas is enough sweetness for me.
Oh, you're so bad.
I hate that man.
But he's so dreamy.
I knew you were good for something, McLean. I have an idea. The fan is trying its best to commit murder. Yeah. I'd be out of work if Chief Scully found me doing that.
Damn it.
I was hoping to put some of that discolored water in the coffee and knock him out that way. Right to the garage. I think this is the junction box for the dispatch room. There's serious drafts coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened up. Seriously, why does he get all these nice things? A bulletproof sports car? The jerk. Our government issued a block with wheels. Oh! Looks like we've found ourselves a gremlin. Looks like our guys are good enough shots to be stormtroopers. A junction box. How did it get a gun? Why is everything all so unsafe in the station? I don't want my colleagues seeing me at that. They're bust. If I wanted to work again, I need to fix the system in the basement. So is there a way to get to the basement then?
Hey, detective.
Yeah.
I think you're a better detective than McKing.
Thanks, Dooley. That really means a lot. I think you're a better sidekick than Dallas.
I don't have your legs, though.
Well, no, but if you did, that'd be theft, wouldn't it? A construction site? The water pipes run all over the station, from the briefing room to the shooting range. But the system seems broken right now. Probably the gremlins' fault. Some spare pipes from the work that's happening. You don't look very messy. Power tools bust, so union says I don't work. Not my place to go against the union. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Not that I know of, no. I love a cold, hard clay. I have no use for this right now. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't see me getting back to work anytime soon. So a monkey wrench. Can I use that to open this? If I crush the shell open, I could damage the magnet. I need to find something more delicate. Tightening bolts on an air duct? Yeah, of course. The gremlins have broken everything else around here. I'm sure that if I didn't remove this now, it'd fall off soon anyway. Neither of us believes that, but I'm so into this. Fight the system! Dooley, we're part of the system. Speak for yourself. I'm bringing this place down from the inside. I kinda knew that. I did not expect that to happen. Feel bad about it? Nope. Let's say the vent broke cause some maverick cop was crawling through. I'll take this for my trophy cabinet. I mean, I'll take it to be repaired. Yeah, that's the second one. Detective, how do you get all these things into your pockets? Origami? It would be interesting if he actually did fold them and just plop them into the pocket. Try using the coffee on yourself at some point. It might give you a dire enough emergency to enter the restroom. I'm not thirsty right now. Damn. Was a good idea. Tiny part of me is waiting for Inspector Sledgehammer to walk in. Alas, I don't think the character was popular enough to enter this game's line of memory lane references. True. I would love to see Sledgehammer just enter in here somewhere. Some kind of reference would be good enough for me. Notice how he says right now. Maybe on this screen? Thank you for the follow there, Wolf Hearts Plays. Wolf Hearts Plays. Wolf's Hearts. You need to do other stuff first. Alright. Of course. Are you reading a walkthrough there, Gabriel, and trying to help me out with hints? I already did that. We fixed the air vents, at least. Oh, that was the air vents, not the water pipes. Let's get the water flowing again, in case another fire starts. The water pipes run all over the station, from the briefing room to the shooting range, but the system seems broken right now, probably the gremlins' fault. It's one of these. I need to get it there. Easy enough. I've played so many games like these, especially with BioShock. The sprinkler should be working now. You'll have me out of work, you will. What about the other valve? I don't want to mess with it now that it's working. Nah, it was too easy. That was not even a challenge. And now the sound effect plays. Ooh! Look at that. Officer Cal. He was meant to be a sniffer dog, but somebody decided to train him only to sniff out candy. But think of all the candy-related crimes he's been able to help solve. True, we did have an alarmingly high rate of candy smuggling in Twin Lakes. Good job, officer. Arf. He's so cute. So cute. There's nothing in here but laxatives. Somebody put up there to suggest the cups are all full of Twin Lakes Police Department, how can I direct your call? Now that I don't need it, I find a working extinguisher. Keep the coffee coming, McLean. I could drink this stuff all day. No! Get out of my way! Karma. Yeah.
I hope he's okay there. The people of Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to.
Besides, make it stop! Now to fix this with my manly skills and muscles, but mostly by finding a way to cheat this magnetic lock. Nothing's happening. Maybe I need to get the magnet out of the shell. Okay, let's find a tool to get that out of the shell. That's all, my lunch is in there. Why is it hidden in work files? So nobody here will touch it. You're a wise man, Banks. What do you want, detective? Can't you see I have a reception desk to recept that? Banks was my mentor when I joined the force. That's why they bust me down to desktop. Ouch.
Can't talk now, Detective. The system's broken and I can't figure out why.
If you look to the right, you would notice. This is the first bit of actual police work I've seen in this place today. It's a bug. A normal, run-of-the-mill bug. I don't know why I feel this need to comment on every item in a room. I used to work in dispatch, until I dispatched the whole entire force to the chief's house trying to order myself some late-night pizza. Yeah, not a good idea. These drawers are full of all sorts of rubbish. Like bobby pins. Actually, can I borrow one, Sally?
You can just have one. I won't want it back after whatever you do with it.
Smart. I think I can pry the shell off. Yes! We got a magnet. Now we can open that door. The servers are servers for the TLP. Ouch. Don't get too close, detective. The thing is a biter. I just got... Yeah, thanks, Dooley. Thumbs up! And also, that spike. So, how do we get rid of him? How do we get rid of any of these gremlins? Well, let's find out. This magnet should reverse the polarity and let me in. And there's gremlin. Just gremlin.
Jump, jump, Clawface.
It's too dangerous to get near. I need to find a way to knock it out. I hope this illegal magical tome will be okay in here when the door is bust. Roleplay books. Not an actual contraband, but dangerous reading nonetheless. But not too dangerous for our weekly game. Dooley, shh. Who do you think wrote these dumb scripts for a comedy game about two cops investigating weird crimes? Nothing. Nobody. Shut up. What? So many fourth wall jokes. All that remains from the mysterious walking luggage that ate everything case. Ah, that's Discworld. A reference to Discworld, because you have a walking luggage in the game with you that eats everything. Plastic skull. A surprisingly more dangerous occult item than a real skull. If I had any feelings of guilt for sending the king on his dirty timeout, I don't any longer. Darkside. A very noisy kids game. That's not evidence. I'm hiding it from Murakami until I beat his top score. Hundreds and hundreds of tiny hats. A man made them to keep mice warm during the winter, but the mice turned out to be a gang of robbers, so we confiscated them. Jars full of semen, from the mysterious figurine sailor case. The king's topless self-portraits. He signed them in the crime of being too awesome for the general public. A box of odd socks. Our best people are looking into a ring of crooked washing machines that are behind the robbery of their other halves. No wonder the fire wasn't put out. You mean no McGruff Jumanji? I don't know. Boxes of jam jars with one scoop taken out from the unsolved scooper case where they appear at crime scenes after investigation had started. Oh, that was me. I like eating toast while I think. But always forgot to bring the pod with me afterwards, so I keep opening new ones. Harmless. Dooley, we spent a lot of taxpayers' money investigating that. Harmless! I should be saying mostly harmless. That's what Earth is. Knockout gas. This could be handy if I want to be able to leave that partly early. Hundreds and hundreds of tiny hats. Apparently there's something else to look at. That would knock me and Dooley out too. I need to find some protection first. Where could we find a pipe that I can put on the trophy so he can breathe? I really do like the music in here. Only because space in the book is extremely limited. This was a gift from my old mentor, Sergeant McDesk. Has anybody seen a pipe or anything anywhere that I could use? Something to use as a snorkel. The holes they use to loop through the cell door handles are to lock the place up at night. Chief Scully really pulled this place into a sort of order, didn't she? Plugging this into here gives me a diving helmet. This guy's in police protection for informing. We put that up to cover the hole a prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he dug his way into the rest of the station. Now that's a reference to Shawshank Redemption. Try not to let your incarceration get you down. Ugh. And try not to let my toilet. Thanks, Gabriel. Detective? I'm going to use my detectiving skills and say you're in for a solicitation. Impressive! Your guess, not his soliciting. Right, anyway. Hand them over, Roy. Hand what over? Your matches and cigars. I wish I'd never met you, Detective. Did you hear... No, I'm not doing this. I just don't find toilets all that funny. Oh, it's Tam. Tam put his name places so he knows what's his and what's not. Oh, Tam loves to whittle. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Tam, you can't have a knife in prison. Tam can and Tam has. I'm afraid I have to confiscate that. Tam does not want to have warmth for you in his heart. Oh, Tam ain't got nothing to do no more. Prison is a punishing place. Seriously, what am I meant to say about them that isn't literally toilet humor? At least we got all kinds of tools now. So that's useful. Dooley, take the souls outside and keep the fresh air coming. Take this, you little monster. Take this, you little monster. While it's unconscious, I'll stuff it into my seemingly magical pockets. One grenade should be enough. Well, that was fun. I'm taking this helmet off before I go out there. No need to walk around the station raising suspicions. Or being made fun of by everyone in the precinct. I don't want my colleagues seeing me at that.
Ugh, I hate that you're making us work on a day off.
It's a going away party, not a day off.
Well, I hadn't planned on doing any work today.
And how do we put this into the urn? Do I need to grab all of the gremlins? Great.
Well, at least we got one of them.
If I'm seen doing that, I'll never live it down. This should achieve something. It did! The creature is, wet. I don't know why I expected more from that. He's too far to hit with this. I'll need to find another way to make use of it. I don't want my colleagues seeing me at that. Where was there another gremlin? I already forgot. Oh, right. I'd be out of work if Cheese Scully found me doing that.
Yummy, yummy wires. It's trying to hack the database to steal all human info. We should fry him, detective.
Interesting idea. So I'm guessing we need to get to some kind of a junction box or something. I don't know much about how all this works, but I know that's not right. Friday evening, 7 p.m., but crime never sleeps. Us, well, we take shifts, and we're off on public holidays.
Gotta take those rest days, detective.
Have a good night's sleep there, Sonic.
I know that happens with gremlins in the movie, but not here.
I mean, did you see him starting to multiply? These are not the gremlins, Gabriel. A lump of cold, hard clay. No use for this right now. Why not? Water pipes run all over the station from the briefing room to the shooting range. Now that the sprinklers are fixed, hopefully we'll stop seeing fires all over the place.
Give him time.
It's a miracle that the sprinklers haven't gone off in here. Because there's still the candle and everything.
It's not time to cut the cake yet. Oh.
So what are we to do? What is it that the game wants from us? How do we fry this little guy?
Goes to show that I'm getting tired because I can't think. I mean, there is that junction box. I'm sure that's the key. So we need to take care of this guy first. Oh, Gramps, madman, stuffing past, pew pew.
He keeps hitting that spot we're all shooting at us. We need something stronger to hide behind. I just have to angle it like this. That did it. That was a shocking way to wrap this up.
Are you proud of that pun?
More than I should be. Finally, Dooley, grab the gun and I'll take this guy. Remind me to tell maintenance about that.
I probably won't, sorry.
That's that well and truly bust. At least the gremlin is out cold. What about the other gremlin?
So how do we take care of you? He says yummy yummy wires, but how do I use these wires against him?